Oh, what the crap, Roger? You're leaving camera equipment on my table now. My not so round table. See what I did there?
Good one.
Oh.
Bump.
Well, are we already recording?
Yeah, we're recording. This is live, dude.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Not So Round Table. We're joined once again by our very good friend from Spartan Imports, Leah.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm
Spartan
super.
Leah.
I'm highly caffeinated right now.
That's good.
We're not highly caffeinated.
I'm extremely.
I'm not
I
highly
had coffee,
caffeinated. I'm tired.
I'm good.
And you guys know how it works here at the Not So Round Table. You guys submit questions in previous videos. Those go into the helm of reasoning, and then we answer them to the. I'm so backwards. We answer them to the best of our abilities.
Or throw them away.
Or well, I hope not.
No, we don't. I want to.
Put them back.
Yeah, and as tradition, would you like to start us off?
Yes, I would. I'm gonna get one
How
from
cool
the
would that be?
bottom.
If your question sucks, we just throw it away.
Throw
We
it
won't
at
do
you.
that to you guys.
I know.
I think we need to start. We need to think about how we're going to take like the Facebook inquiries because we've got the Facebook insert.
Yes, subscribe
Also.
to or what?
Or
Or like
like
page,
our-
like our
insert
insert page.
page.
You can talk to us.
Like
We're
it.
funny.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Okay, from Devin.
Hi, Devin.
Hey, Matt Jordan, insert name of guest here, Leah. Or ignore this section due to lack of guest, but read it anyway because you were too lazy to read this beforehand. What is your dream Airsoft game? Would you want a game more along the lines of a 20-hour-long hardcore milsim game with helicopters and tanks?
Yes.
Or would you prefer something that's more geared towards fast-paced run-and-gun style of gameplay where the opposing team is dressed as bunnies?
I think
Bunny
both-
angle works.
I think the bunny angle just swayed me a little bit.
Yeah.
I want both. I want to shoot at bunnies from a helicopter.
No, you don't. You want to be the bunnies in the helicopter shooting
yes.
everybody else.
You just have a bunch of Donnie Darko like bunny guy
Yeah.
dudes just like sneaking around with saw guns.
Yeah.
See, in my opinion, it's not a hardcore milsim game unless somebody gets injured and has to go to the ER.
No.
Oh.
No.
Do you know anyone that
No,
that
no.
happened to?
Yeah, I recently had to go to the ER. It was
I don't know
fun.
what you guys are talking
That's
about.
terrible.
Poor guy.
Is he alive?
I think so.
I sincerely.
He made it.
I don't think so.
So what do you think?
We kind of already.
I like both. I don't want to pick. I like both of them. I really like the Milsim games for the
Organization.
It's exciting. Yeah.
I would think the organization is the big thing. Like, some people are turned off by milsim games because they're so big, but like, let's face it, they're very well organized for the most part.
But also shooting out of a helicopter.
Yeah, that's way
That's
fun.
awesome. When I did
Okay,
Riding
so
around
now
with
we need
you.
to add in rappelling and sky,
Yes.
doing some kind of like jump out of a
Yes.
C-130.
Okay.
There we go.
Yes.
Okay.
Now we're going.
I don't know about that.
Why not?
Dangerous.
Yeah, skydiving's perfectly safe, dude. You just have a gun.
I really want to combine the two, honestly. Except for like maybe unicorns jumping out of helicopters and shooting at bunnies.
And the players just watch.
This is going too far.
Sorry.
All
Sorry.
right.
Okay.
I've always been more of a CQB player, so I like the run and gun stuff. I traditionally like the run and gun stuff just because I like being really fast paced. But the more and more Milsim events that I go to, that we sponsor, Evike.com sponsors a huge amount of Milsim games and events. The more Milsim stuff that I go to, the more enjoyment I'm getting out of it, and I'm having a lot more fun kind of slowing down my pace and enjoying kind of the immersion of Milsim.
Mm-hmm.
With that said, Jet and I were just talking like last week about like zombie games and how much fun they can be, and I really get a kick out of like the end of the world kind of scenario where it's a
Yeah,
little bit
those
more
are
fast paced, and it's not necessarily like a mil sim, but it's kind of like a real world sim in which maybe the zombies aren't necessarily shooting back at you and they're actors and stuff, but that kind of immersion where it's also super tactical and gives you that feeling of immersion, but maybe not necessarily a mil sim is also really cool, and I'd like to see more of those maybe.
All of it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Without repelling.
Without repelling. Why, that'd be fun.
I think-
Johnny Breed. Sorry if I'm butchering your name. Insert, if you could play Airsoft with anyone, celebrity-wise, who would it be? Are we talking like Airsoft celebrities or real celebrities?
RDJ.
Real ones.
Play Airsoft.
Oh, man.
Right?
Yes.
I want to Airsoft with Iron Man.
Oh, man. That would be...
Suit or not, I want Tony Stark running and gunning with me right now.
I think Christian Bale would be a lot of fun to play Airsoft with. I could just
Dude.
imagine him just being like, I'm going to go way too hardcore in this.
Imagine the intensity, though. Like,
Be like, okay, this is what you're playing. You're playing a crazed maniac who's going to go on a killing spree, and he's going to be like, I'm in it.
yeah.
And he's going to run around and kill everybody. You'll be like, excellent.
I want to play with Zach Galifianakis.
That
think
would
that would
be
be hilarious.
hilarious. He would actually dress up as a unicorn, or his
Yes.
little fanny pack, like he's
Yes.
running around like from The Hangover.
And he'd
just
be like,
"Where's my wolf pack?" Actually, can I change? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I just had an idea.
Okay.
Because I know that you actually like meet up with random strange people and you do like the coolest kind of like finest gentlemanly stuff in the world. Bill Murray, what's
that'd
up,
be
dude?
pretty- yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
really good.
Let's play some Airsoft. Come out to California. Let's play Airsoft. Because Bill Murray with a Thompson CQB would
And
be
a
insane. Yeah, and his Hawaiian shirt.
oh, yeah.
That'd be pretty
Yep.
good.
Yeah.
Or you could even do his stripes loadout or something like that.
Yes.
That'd be great.
All right.
That's a good one. I like
Yeah.
that question.
Or even like Robin Williams as Smoochie.
That would be good too.
Or not, he was, no, Edward Norton was Smoochie.
Yeah.
Okay. The Altamunte Minecrafter. What if you load your gun with gasoline?
Gun catch on fire. Okay, gun blow up.
and you
What
would
if you load
die.
You die
With
from
gasoline.
burns.
What is that?
Gasoline, the liquid, will have absolutely, it will not propel anything. In order for gas to be flammable, it has to be an aerosol. It has to be atomized.
No, hold on. Let's think about this for a moment. All right, let's say you put gasoline in your gearbox. Let's say it's like drenched in gasoline. The
Oh, man.
instant you pull that trigger, it's gonna catch on fire or explode.
And you're
because-
gonna
That's what
catch
I'm
on
saying.
fire.
Like, in order for gasoline to ignite, in order for it to explode, it has to be a vapor. It has to be atomized.
Yes.
Like gasoline as a liquid, like in liquid
It
form,
burns.
is not flammable or
No,
not
it'll
explosive.
burn.
Yeah,
It'll burn, but it's not explosive.
right.
But
So
won't there still be
if you're
vapors
using
coming
it as a
off of
propel,
it?
yeah,
No,
that's what
it
when you
would have
see
to
like
get
a
really
gas
warm.
trail that's
Yeah.
on
I don't know
fire,
why we're still
it's the-
talking about this. This is a
If
horrible
you plan on
idea.
using gasoline as a propellant, you have to find a way to atomize it first. And even then, if you're using it in like a potato cannon, it's not nearly as effective as like hairspray.
You're giving them ideas, and this is terrible and dangerous.
Don't do anything.
Don't
we just
do
said
it. That's a terrible idea.
Warning
It's my
symbol
turn.
here. Oh, I was gonna go.
my
I was
turn.
like, no, it was your turn. I was being.
Oh, you're gonna draw it for me?
I'm interested to
I
see
don't
what
know
the
if it's
effect on bio BBs gasoline has, though.
Oh, wow. Fumo Taka Karaka Rika
Some dude.
Somebody. Matata and Georgita.
I think
Matata?
that's Matt and George.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that's
wow.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
how come bullpup GBBs are not in production?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. The L85.
L85.
Mhm.
Okay, are you asking why
Problem solved.
the other ones, such as the AUG, is not developed right now currently because there's probably licensing issues?
Yeah, and
I think
There-
as soon as we start to see an increase in the popularity of
Right.
bullpup style weapons,
No, bullpups are horrible.
oh shit! As they become more popular and their uses are made more practical for airsofters, I think we might see an eventual gas blowback. I know for a while there was talk of like a P90 gas
Yes,
blowback.
but they can't solve. The gas issue
Right.
in that is the main issue.
Right, and then developing a platform that fits in a bullpup weapon. You know,
but I think more of them need to sell first. You were right.
Right.
Like,
Yeah,
it needs to be
AUGs aren't
popular
really
for it to be
a
in
big
high
seller.
demand.
right.
Yeah.
Skyfox.
Or like a Tavor gas blowback.
That would be pretty cool.
How cool!
You listening, Elite Force? Sorry. Hi, insert guys and gals. I added that.
Thanks.
I've always wondered where you get the orange disc you use to test airsoft guns on your show. Greets from Chile.
Oh,
Ooh.
They're doing pretty
Chile.
good in the World Cup right now. Anyway, that's a side note. They're just clay pigeons that you can buy at a local sporting goods store here in America. Obviously, in Chile, I don't know the firearm laws over there, so you probably can't purchase them. But
well, I mean, if
they're used as
if they have like
for shooting
if
with
they have
shotguns.
skeet shooting with shotguns,
Yeah.
generally a store that sells skeet shooting accessories is going to have orange clay pigeons.
We like them because they're biodegradable and they break. when
Because
something
BBs break
happens.
them. Yeah, not nearly as fun as shooting a pumpkin, but pumpkins don't break as cool
They kind of, well,
unless you have a minigun.
they're harder to throw in the air, too.
Also that.
Are we throwing
All right.
pumpkins now? All right.
All right. Next, we've got Derrick Ayers asked, who would win in a fight, a taco or a grilled cheese sandwich?
Grilled cheese sandwich all the way.
Really? In a
Really?
fight?
I don't know. I'm just
think
but the first thing I thought of. I do a lot of that on this show.
I think a taco, because it's spicy.
Why a taco?
That's what I'm saying. Like a taco generally has more accessories.
Yes. Yeah.
You know, and generally are spicier because
Yes.
grilled cheese,
But
like
the cheese can like use its goo from the cheese to like keep the taco pinned down and
This
then
is true.
beat the crap out of it.
This
Yeah.
is true.
Yes,
This is true.
But
I'm
then-
making this up
but
right
that's-
now. It's a fact.
But then it would just be laying there.
It could
So it could
sandwich
just suffocate it.
Yeah. But then think like a taco could like double team a grilled cheese sandwich by using like the inner accoutrement attacking one side of the grilled cheese sandwich and the tortillas coming in from the opposite
My question
side.
to you then
Is it a hard taco or a soft taco?
Maybe it's
though?
a double decker from Taco Bell.
Oh,
Maybe
does
it's
it have
got a hard-
cilantro
think
on
it
it?
should
I think
be.
the one with cilantro would definitely beat you if you were the grilled cheese.
This is true.
you don't like cilantro?
I can't eat it.
It's the best.
Tastes like soap.
That's what I heard. That must be terrible. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's a tough life without cilantro.
It is. It is.
I miss out on so many good
Cilantro's-
foods.
Yeah, you do. Sucks to be you.
Yep.
I'm just glad Airsoft doesn't have cilantro in it.
Yet.
Cilantro BBs coming soon.
I'm gonna attack you with them. Gaming Nation, have you ever intentionally shot a teammate?
Yes.
George wins the gold medal in that.
Who hasn't?
Why? Because I
Really?
shot you? You weren't on a team. You're a cameraman.
Matt and Jet
I didn't shoot Matt or Jet.
and Warfire.
So
I
we
didn't
were
shoot
at Red
Chris either.
Storm.
I will say, like, for example, at Red Storm, when Todd, like, when the game was over, he looked at me and I kind of looked at him and I knew it was going down. He pulled out his pistol, I pulled out my rifle, and I won.
Yeah, or like back at Tech City, like all of us would just shoot each other
Yeah.
because
Duel.
we'd all be like off, walking back to the, after getting hit, we'd all be walking back with our hands up to the staging area and just shooting each other in the butt.
Yep. happens
Although
a lot
at
in my
Red
group,
Storm, our good friend Jet decided he was gonna be a turncoat and ride in the vehicle with
That
our
wasn't
enemy.
Jet, that was Russian mercenary, dude.
Oh, it was Russian mercenary.
Yeah. Jet was injured at the staging
And he
area.
did not play again,
Yeah.
I see.
from what I
So
hear.
I was shooting Russian mercenary.
Yes.
Not my
Yeah.
teammate.
Yeah.
Not
Okay,
your
we're good.
teammate.
We were shooting him in the head repeatedly from that window.
Right.
And then we're like laughing about it, and then he's like, "Where's this coming from?" In his stupid
Were you
Russian
doing like
voice.
an evil laugh?
I think we were.
No, we were doing the Beavis and Butthead giggle as we're like aiming through the windows. And he's going, I was like,
I could totally see that.
Mm-hmm.
We'll show it to you later. We have the video up somewhere. Well, not online, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. I get shot.
who just
all
pulled the question?
I did, I think. I don't.
We get
No,
so sidetracked.
Or
It's
you?
fine.
I don't know.
All right, Kinsey Hodgson. Sorry, Never mind. I'm not very good
Kinsey.
at that kind. Yeah, Kinsey. Hi, Kinsey. To start, I think you guys are awesome. We are.
Thank
And
you.
these
job.
episodes are a big help for the airsoft community. Thank you. Keep up the awesomeness. We will.
Yes.
My question is, what eye protection do you guys prefer? Goggles, shades, or mesh? Cheers.
I use the Revision Turbofans because they're comfortable and it's nice because the control unit is actually on the band of the goggles. One thing I did do though is because just fogging it is inevitable.
Yes.
I ripped out
For us.
the foam that kind of surrounds the. It's still full seal because it still has like that plastic mesh that goes around, but I ripped off the foam that kind of encases the outer portion of the goggles to allow better ventilation.
The stuff that keeps the sweat out from your.
And I don't think I would have needed to do that, except that I run a helmet for my GoPro now, and because the helmet sits right on top of the goggles, the fan doesn't have
Yeah.
a really good inlet. Yeah, but how about you?
I like not goggles. Goggles, I just feel like kind of claustrophobic in. So I like any sort of just shades or
So
As long as they're,
glasses.
like,
any
full
any
seal.
full seal glasses.
full seal
base-
glasses,
yeah.
like the Valken
Yeah.
ones, or the ones that have like little foam pieces around
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Like the
we have-
Oakleys we sell. The,
Yeah. The Halo kit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Is it Halo kit? Yeah.
I have
Halo
some
kit.
ones, mine are guard dogs, and they're full seal, and they look like the Oakley M frames. They're just a lot cheaper. So I like that.
I
good.
was running ESS Turbofans for a while, and then I just recently obtained Outside the Wire by Smith Optics with the fan rigged to my helmet. I have to have fan goggles because I sweat way too much because I'm Scandinavian. So, yeah. And when that battery goes out, like it did at Broken Home, I'm basically screwed.
Yeah, that sucks.
I basically was like, I could see you, Matt. I had to
It's
look
always
like
out of the bottom
it's
of the
always at the
goggle.
bottom of the goggle. You're like looking up like this, like, hey, where are you guys? So, and that was the one day I like didn't put batteries in my bag, which I always do. Nope, I didn't do it that day. I just forgot. So
It's
I'm
always
like,
the one time.
It's always the one time, yeah.
One time.
And for some weird reason, they go through batteries like crazy. Like I'm changing batteries almost every time now. I feel like
Your fan's a
'cause
lot.
you have your fan on,
very
like-
powerful.
it's a very
Sound like
it's
super
very powerful
turbo?
and it's very quiet.
That's
like the
good.
cool thing is like on the ESSs were really loud. So if you had a GoPro, it's like you just hear this humming while you're playing, and it gets kind of exactly. But the ESSs were really nice because you don't hear it. And it's
Yeah.
running. Actually, it's kind of bad because you don't know if it's running.
That's-
you're
yeah.
you're like sitting here. You have to look to make sure the fan is on, and then,
I was gonna say at least for the revisions, I know when they're on because there's a mild
Yeah.
hum, so I know.
But I did wear mesh goggles a long time ago. I stopped using them when I had a
Scares
BB
me.
hit right here, and it didn't crack or anything, but the dirt went into the eye, and I'm like, ah!
Yeah.
So I stopped using that. Plus, I need sunglasses outside, or else my eyes get a headache, and you have
Your eyes
you
get
have-
a headache?
No, I get a headache because my eyes are
light
lightly
colored
colored.
eyes.
Yeah,
We have terrible time in the sun.
yeah.
All right, Teeters McGee.
What's up,
That
Teeters?
is cool. Very cool name. Hello to ask at the Not So Round Table. It was a statement. Hello to ask at the Not So Round Table. Period. Please take this question as a very broad and general question. How well do airsoft rifles and pistols retain their value? Obviously, a well-maintained one will not depreciate as much as one that's been treated with no respect. But in general, after I purchase it, does its value drop significantly? Also, mods make a difference as well, I'm aware. Thanks. Soft on. The punctuation in this question.
It's okay. Maybe it's from over somewhere else.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
Okay, well,
All right. What do you think, George?
it's kind of like I want to describe it to like a Land Rover. Once you buy it and you go shoot it in the box, it's pretty much lost value.
By 50%, or would you say that
Not
it's still...
50%. You could probably still turn around and sell it, but you're not going to sell it nearly as much as... It's not going to gain value, especially no matter what mods you put onto it. If you modify the internal gearbox, some people might even be turned off by that.
Right, unless, like you said, it is built well, by an experienced
But it's
technician
really hard
who-
to verify that. So
Right.
if you... I think that with airsoft, when you buy a gun, you know that you're probably when you sell it, if you ever sell it eventually, it'll probably be like 50% of what you paid for it.
Yep.
How about
I
you?
agree.
What do you think?
That's my answer also.
50%.
Like, yeah, and it depends. There's too much. People say, "Oh, I always see like, controversy about people that are trying to sell guns. It's like, oh, this dude told me it had this internals and it was this gun, and then I got it and it's not." Like,
When I try
just
to
no one's gonna believe you.
when I try to sell a gun, I'm very open of like, this thing is whatever, just give me money. Hopefully I retain 50% of my value.
Yeah, I would say 50% is good if you're
What
if
about
you're
you?
taking care of it.
I think it depends a lot on the original
Right.
manufacturer.
Yeah.
I think it'd be far easier to sell a KWA or GNP or VFC or Elite Force for more money after a year or two of ownership than it would be to sell one of the Chinese LPA EGs.
It's obviously the cost of the AG. And another factor that maybe is how rare the item is. So, for
Right.
Yeah.
example, like I have a friend who has a Tokyo Marui 6552,
Oh,
which they don't make anymore. So, if he wanted to sell it, it would actually probably sell more than what he paid for it. Because
Small
yeah.
percentage. Of
Or
guns.
if you have a Western Arms M4.
yeah, exactly. There's
Absolutely.
maybe some rare guns. We can make fun of Eric
Just-
from DMC because that's what he would pretty much
Plastic
do, like,
body. It
oh,
doesn't
you
work
have
well.
this? I want to buy that. Never use it. Wait. All right. No, one more question.
Okay,
Last question.
mine. It's gonna be a good one. Be a good one. Lock, LACH, peak. Dear Matt.
I'm sorry.
What would be the best way to improve my tactical know-how? I just joined a semi-pro team, and as a support gunner, I would like to know more about tactics.
Well,
Thanks.
okay, sure.
Just run around.
I think we all should probably answer this because we all have kind of a different
No, the
outlook on how
question
to-
was directed at you.
It's
Well,
your
but
question.
then okay, so if you just joined a pro team, that's
Oh, I was
good.
following
You're
your
on
lead
you're on a
here.
good. If you're on a pro team, that's a good start because hopefully you're with guys who already kind of have a good structure for tactics.
Tactics?
Yeah. really, really, really invest a lot of time in following your teammates and learn as much as you can from them, because more than knowing like perfect tactics is knowing how to work with your team properly. You know, one of the most effective things in Airsoft, especially when you are on a team that moves and competes together, is communication and being aware of both your surroundings and the locations of your teammates. And so communication is going to be your most important thing, especially if you're a support gunner. If they need you to be in a certain spot, you need to be in that spot and ready to engage the enemy, so that the rest of your team can move. So that's really, really important. Other tactics, just how you approach corners of walls, how you take cover, how you move, how quickly you move, the ways that you move around the field are going to be probably the most beneficial to you. There are a lot of techniques, I think, from military and law enforcement training that work very well with Airsoft, and there are quite a few that don't, because Airsoft is so much more fast-paced, and there's a certain level of brazenness I think you get when you play Airsoft, because there isn't that dangerous situation of using real firearms, so people are a lot more ballsy. So you're able to pull off a lot more risky maneuvers in Airsoft than you would in the real world, in a real world shooting application.
That was a really well done answer.
I agree. Yes, good job.
Thank you, Matt.
Do you want to pull one more just for the rest of it?
We already committed to the last question. Rob's giving us the signals.
Fine.
It's okay. We can't make a 30-minute, 40-minute insert. It renders all day. It takes forever. People complain that it's too long.
Communication. Good. I like that one.
Yes.
And listen.
And listen. Have your head on a swivel.
On a swivel.
Thank you for watching. Right,
Thanks.
Matt?
Yeah.
Welcome again. Welcome back. Hopefully you can do
Thanks.
more visits.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
see. We'll see. I like my plate carrier.
Yeah, sure. I don't know where we found
soft
that.
armor
But
I found it. I just found it. I'm keeping it.
who's laying on the floor here? That's how people find things.
For any future questions, put them in the comment section below, and they'll go right into our helm of reasoning, and then either George or myself, maybe Shades will be back on, or some other guest, and we can answer those questions for you to the best of our ability. You can also submit questions on our Insert Facebook. I don't know if they're going to make it into the helm necessarily, but we'll try to maybe answer them there as well. So maybe we'll get a textual...
The best way is to comment below.
Yeah.
And your question per review will be put on here.
Yes. We'll
It's
see you guys
reviewed.
next time.
Not by us.
Okay,
Bye.
bye.
Bye. Bye. Goodbye.